Okay, nice tall back. Let's take a deep breath in. Interlace your fingers and press the palms. Then your next exhale, bring the arms down and start to twist it out. So keep a nice tall back, keep the shoulders down, elbows up, chin parallel to the floor. So the minute you drop your chin, you're only encouraging the back to collapse. So I want you to lift through the top of your head, keep the chin relatively parallel to the floor. So you might want to even spot out a head in front of you if you're not one of those people that can have your head go with your upper body. Sometimes that's dizzying for people. Try to get some kind of rhythm going with the breath. And every 3 or 4 twists, drop the shoulders out of your ears. Pick up the pace a little bit, a little less of a rotation, and a little bit more abdominal strength. And then come back to center, and let's stretch that right arm up to the sky and reach it over. Go as far as you can, as long as the right butt cheek stays grounded. Turning your chin as much as your neck will allow till you can look up at the ceiling, which may not be today. And then come back to center and left arm up to the sky and reach. Reach, reach, ground that left hip. And then bring it back up. Let's interlace the fingers one more time, maybe the opposite way, the way that's not your habit. Press the palms up. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, get a little taller. And exhale, bring the arms down. Bring the arms down, but don't collapse the body. Inhale, arms up. Why are you hiding in the back, Alicia? Yeah, I think you should, yeah. I appreciate it. I'm feeling a little lonely. You did? Oh, then she should be. Thank you. You're actually further from the camera the closer you are to the front. Now you're all going to be sitting in the front. Well, Lori hurt her back. It's minor, but I have her icing. I don't want her to come and tweak it more. Walking in Home Goods. I go, we really need to come up with a sexier story than that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Very kind of you, but yes. So try not to have any bend in the elbows. Try to keep the shoulders down, then hold the arms up, palms press. You're going to take the right wrist and bring it up and over. And then come back to center. Grab that left wrist, stretch it up and over. And then come back to center. Release the arms down to the floor and go ahead, lie down onto your back. Okay, take a big stretch on the floor. Arms overhead. Energy through your feet. Arch your back. Take a few inhale, exhales. And then you're going to press the low back into the floor. And opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. So let me see. So what you're going to do is you're going to stop for a second. You're going to bend your knees, feet flat. You're going to bring your hands behind your head like you're going to do a crunch, and come up and do a crunch. Oh, you're actually good. Yeah. So key, and it's something you can keep an eye on. Usually right around the belly button is the worst part.
A little bit of a hernia.
Yeah, but it's not, as long as it's not wider than your 2 fingers, you're okay. So you could even do some crunch work. If it ever got wider, you'd want to lay off. Yeah, but you're pretty good. I think mine's worse than yours. And my youngest is 17, so. Keep that low back down. Keep the head heavy.
No, I just had a little hernia disc.
Okay.
It's in my sciatic nerve.
Okay.
But I'm feeling better.
Okay. 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 All right, great. All right, good. Yeah, okay. Little life in the feet, whether they're pointed or flexed. Notice which side is tighter. That's it. We got 15 seconds, so let's go 2 more on each leg. Two more on each leg, and then draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around the back of your thighs, and give me some big rolls of the ankles in each direction. Right? Roll your shoulders up, back down. You don't need to create extra tension in the shoulders. I'm sure you have enough there. And really big rolls. Really exaggerated. Both ways. 4 or 5 each way. What did you do? Doing what? Oh. And then point and flex the feet. Yeah. That's what you get for wearing those dumb shoes. You don't need them. And squeeze and release the toes. Squeeze all 10 and release. Squeeze all 10 and release. And then legs straight up to the sky. Let's bring the palms flat under your hips for support. Push up to the ceiling through your heels. That's it. Just going straight up to the sky, not going close to your face, not going close to the front of the room, just straight up to the sky through your heels. Feel the hamstrings and try to square the feet to the ceiling. So you want to really activate that inner edge of the foot. Hi, yay. Okay, and then open the legs out and straddle. Pushing through the heels. I heard a hip click. It's good. If the support under your hips is not enough and you're efforting too much here, you can reach down and grab the thighs and hold them. But again, you want to err on the side of having the feet closer to the back of the room rather than closer to the front edge of your mat, just to ease the back. And it will end up making the pose a little bit easier that way. So inhale, you push out through the heels. Exhale, you release the groin a little bit more. Don't pick on your neighbor. Don't be a scutch. And then bend the knees. Bring the soles of your feet together. Reach down and grab your lower legs. Align your feet. Toes are straight up to the sky. And then exaggerate the stretch. Pull the feet in towards your body. Press the knees towards the front of the room. Good. Roll the shoulders up, back down, and relax your head. That's it. And then you're going to go into a happy baby pose. Nice and easy. Grabbing the outer edge of your feet, plugging your knees into your armpit the best that you can, the best that your body will let you today. And again, roll the shoulders up, back down, and feel the heaviness through the head. Feet should be square to the ceiling. So remember that inner edge of the foot? You want to power that up to the sky so that you could hold a tray with your foot. And that's why you hold the outer edge of the foot instead of the inner. So you remind yourself to bring the outer edge out, bring the inner edge up, and your foot super square. And everybody's gonna have a different direction of your foot here, but you want both feet to kind of be facing in a symmetrical way. So you don't want left foot to be pointing to the back of the room and then right foot straight out to the side, right? They look like they belong to the same person. And see if you could exhale and draw the knees in a little bit more. What do you have to release to actually draw those knees in a little bit more? And gently release. Bring the knees into your chest, and you're going to rock yourself up and back 4 or 5 times. Who was here? Oh, okay. I was like, did you chase this person away? What did you do? And then roll it into standing forward bend. And then grab opposite elbow. Bend your knees. Feet are going to be hips width apart, parallel. Okay, so you want the outer edge of your foot parallel to the other foot. And then start to bend the knees so you can get in nice and deep. You may even keep the knees bent the entire time. That's totally up to your hamstrings, your low back, and your situation in your own body. It's not up to what you want to be doing. Right? It does you no good to jam those legs super straight if your back isn't ready. It's only going to tax the low back. But definitely take some time to wiggle around here, forward and back on the feet, side to side, shake your head out. Good. This is a good time to kind of just focus in and really feel what needs some work, what feels tighter, what feels awesome. So those things that feel tighter or held or what you want to focus on the entire class. And then you're going to bend the knees, you're going to release the elbows and bring your palms flat to the floor, whatever that means for you. If you have a super bent knee, that's fine. And you're going to let your head hang. And you're going to rock forward and back on your hands, back to your feet. Super heavy in your hands, super heavy in your feet. When you rock forward, make sure your fingers are spread, palms flat, and you pay special attention to the base of that pointer finger. You also pay attention to the fingertips. You want to feel all of that on the floor, especially when you're lightening up the heels. Good. When you lighten up the heels, you lift the tailbone. When you come forward on the hands, you push the floor away. And then hold yourself forward. Pushing the floor away. Strong, strong arms. Got to get that wrist joint down. So that might mean you have to bend the knees more. You might not want to, but that's what you need to do. You want to be safe on those hands. You want to be safe on the shoulder. And the only way to be super safe on the shoulder is have stability in your ground, which is your hands super flat right now. Then leave your weight forward. Hold it there. Lift your tailbone more. Lighten up the heels more. Good. Take a deep breath in on your exhale. You're going to walk, jump, or float back to your plank pose. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. So, inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Do you have the water bottle? No. So anybody that has the Kula Hot yoga mat, the striped one, if it feels slippery for you, you take the water bottle and squirt right where your hands or your feet would be. Socks will be slippery no matter what, so you're supposed to have skin contact, so you guys can pass the water bottle around. It is a hot yoga mat meant to have a better tack the hotter and sweatier you get. Okay, so just this one. Yeah, okay. That's it. Okay, so alternating calf stretch. That's it, pushing the floor away, lengthening the arms, lifting up through the tailbone. And again, another opportunity to figure out what is tight, what feels great, what do I want to focus on today? How do I want to change myself from the way I walked into the room to the way I walk out of the room? Do I just want to feel calmer? Do I just want to maybe take breaths that I normally wouldn't do? Do I want to open up my hamstrings more? Anything you decide right here is very personal. So make your hands a little wider. Yep. And that's it. Good. So you feel the difference between that and when you push the floor away, how crowded you were up there? Good. Okay, so stay there a little bit longer. I want you to make adjustments and tilt that pelvis so that you're getting the back flatter and flatter, especially in the lumbar region. Robin, remind me to fill this before I leave. Yep. Yep. You're welcome. Okay, so you're going to bend the knees. You're going to pull the hips back. You're going to look to the front edge of your mat, and it's up to you whether you walk, jump, or float to standing forward bend. You're going to have fingertips either against your shins or on the floor, and you're going to take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders up, back down, come halfway up, flat back. Good. So don't lift your chin too much. Nice. Come from that low back more. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Next inhale, get a little bit longer. Next exhale, fold it over again. Plant your hands. Walk or jump back plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Feel the pointer, right? Feel the fingertips, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Shoulders up, back down. Exaggerate each move. And then downward dog. Fingertips, base of the pointer. Right, spread those fingers out. You're gonna have a better base, a better connection, better balance if you have a big hand. If you have this little flipper hand, you're making it harder for yourself. Right, come high on all 10 toes and sink the heels. Come high on all 10 toes and sink the heels. Right leg's gonna come up to the sky nice and high. And right foot's going to come forward between your hands. Left foot flat and come up into warrior two. I don't know. Okay, so hold warrior two. Right palm faces the sky, and you're going to slide down into reverse warrior. Biggest temptation in reverse warrior is to straighten your right knee. Don't. Deepen it. Good. That right knee should also be facing the front of the room. If you can, you're looking up at your right middle finger without taxing your neck. And then you're going to come back to warrior two. That's it. You could use the other mat. Flip it over. Good. Shoulders down. Deepen that right knee. One more time. Reverse warrior. Go a little bit further. Nice. SB2. Little deeper in that right knee, Nicole. Good. Back to your warrior two. You're going to put all the weight into your front foot, and you're going to push off that back foot into tree pose. Don't worry about where that leg falls. Just leave it where it is. Roll your shoulders up, back down. Be really tall through the top of your head. Push the heel into the inner thigh and firm up your right quad. Bring the arms up to the sky. Grab your left wrist, come up and over to the right. Gotta go slow. Otherwise you'll give me a cartwheel. Don't be judgy on yourself. That's it. Core is tight. Come back to center and grab the right wrist. See if you can go the other way. Gotta lengthen that right side body. Gotta fix your gaze. Gotta firm up the core and the supporting leg. You might only go a little bit. Who cares? And then come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands, heart center. Okay, you're going to go briefly through warrior three, just enough so you can bend that right knee and land down into crescent lunge. Good. Left knee down, left toe untucked, arms up to the sky. Nice. So probably you need to scoot that right foot forward a little bit more. Most of you need to dial those pinkies around so your palms really face each other. That way you could drop your shoulders out of your ears a little bit better. All right, so if you all face the palms to the front of the room, do that. Face the palms to the front of the room and reach up to the sky. You can really crowd your ears, your neck, your shoulders that way. But now dial the pinkies in towards each other, and it kind of reminds you to drop those shoulders down and to ease that, not to overwork that shoulder joint. Okay, you're going to bring your arms out like you're going to flap your wings, and you're going to bring the left arm under the right arm for eagle arms. Good. Okay, so before we go anywhere, drop the shoulders down, lift the elbows up, press the hands towards the front of the room. Go really deep into that lunge. So press your hips forward and then lift the chest up to the sky. So as you lift the chest up to the sky, you could bring your elbows with you, but don't bring your shoulders with you. And you're looking at your top middle finger, which I think is your right. Come back to neutral, pour your weight into your right foot. Now, level 1 is gonna tuck the back toe. Maybe even wanna lift the knee and push off to come forward into eagle. If you can, I want you to leave the toe untucked, pour your weight into the front foot, and bring it up into eagle pose. Okay, so left leg's gonna come over the right leg. Squeeze the inner thighs together and sink in. I just want you to go for it. If you fall, who cares? You're the only one judging yourself because nobody else cares in here. Good. Shoulders down, elbows up, hands closer to the front of the room. There you go. Shoulders down, elbows up. Nice. Okay, you're gonna come up a little bit. You're gonna find stability in that right leg. You're gonna unwind the left leg, go back to crescent lunge. Level 1 will tuck the toe. Level 2 and beyond will land on top of the foot without crashing. And chest up, back bend, hips forward. Good, you know where to go now. So we're still in eagle arms. No, we're still in eagle arms. You know where to go now, so go deep. That's it. Come back to neutral, step it up into full eagle. Nice. Deep glute work. A lot of core without even knowing it because you're working your balance. You're only on one foot. Sink in deeper. Shoulders down. That's it. Good. And then let that leg go. Go back to your crescent lunge. Chest up, back bend, hips forward. Scoot that right foot forward more. Better, better, better. Good. And come back to neutral. Last time into eagle pose. Don't give me attitude. I hear the attitude. Missy. All right, so where are we? You're gonna sink in, you're gonna sink in. And you're gonna bring that right foot to the floor. You're gonna try to come down without using your hands. If you need to use your hands, that's totally fine. Coming down into happy cow. Take a deep breath in, back bend, chest lift. Take all that length in the back and then come forward. Good. Yep. Yep. So you have, yep, there you go. Good, good. Beautiful. This is your holiday card right here. So those elbows go up over that top leg. You should feel holy glutes, Batman. This is great for sciatica. You don't feel anything? Okay, lift your butt up, move it 2 inches to the right. That's it. Try to get this left glute down. That's all right. Yep, and then fold it forward. Best you can. Good. Come upright. You're gonna let the arms go finally. Okay, listen. Don't get cuckoo, listen. You're gonna turn to the right, hands on the floor. Keep your feet right where they are. Walk around, walk around, walk around, walk around, and come into happy cow on the other side. That's the fun way. It's also keeping your brain young because you got to think a little bit. And then fold it over. No arms this time. Fold it over. Feel the hips. It's not a super long hold like we're used to, but it's definitely hips. Yep. So let that jaw, I saw your face when you went into it. You're like, that's it. Take one more deep breath in. Worst thing you could do is clamp down on the jaw, hold the core tight. You want to let it go, be loose. If you can, you roll over your legs. You come into straight legs, uncross, standing forward bend. If you need to stretch the legs out, swing them around, do that. Roll it up to standing. Bring the arms out to the side, and you're going to flap your wings. Arms straight. Arms straight. Good. Nobody stops. Right? Good. Find it from your core. It's like a hula hoop almost. You're going to find when you do hula hoop, it comes from the feet, right? So it's the same thing. You good to hula hoop? Yes. Oh, we're bringing hula hoop now. We'll bring a sparkly one in. Go a little bit more, a little bit bigger. That's it, you got 30 seconds. Shoulders are down. This is a lot harder than it looks. Good, keep going, 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 going. Faster, faster, faster. Up, down, 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 up, down. If you do this really good, it means you have a superior, relaxing, stress-free, no problem weekend. Yes, the yoga gods guarantee it. Go, 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 go. That's it. You're almost there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up to the sky. Palms pressed. Take a deep breath in. Chest up. Baby back bend. So tuck that tailbone. Lengthen the front of your legs. Lengthen the front of your hips. Front of the spine. And go to that challenging point where you're pushing down through your feet, you're lengthening through your legs, and you're opening up your spine. And then nice and easy, exhale, standing forward bend. Bend the knees, plant the hands, rock back and forth on your hands a little bit. Good, feel the weight, feel the arms strengthening. Every time you rock forward, feel the wrists opening, the shoulders heating up, and then leave your weight forward, walk, jump, or float back to plank pose. That's it. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Roll your shoulders up, back down, and downward dog. Nice. Left leg's gonna go up to the sky. Stretch it up. Left leg is up, but right heel is down. Still pushing the floor away and feeling the base of that pointer, right? And your fingertips. And then left foot forward between your hands. Right foot flat and warrior 2. Other side. Shoulders down. I like to hear that. I like that. Good. Left palm faces the sky and reverse warrior. So technically you're trying to track that left middle finger. You deepen the left knee. Try to feel that the left knee is pointing straight ahead so we don't put any tension, nice, on the knee joint. And then come up back to warrior 2. Stay deep in that knee. Look down at your knee right now. Remember, if we were shooting an arrow out of our kneecap, it should go straight to the front of the room, not your neighbor. That's it. So externally rotate that left thigh, tuck that left tailbone, or tuck that left butt cheek so the left knee points straight ahead. And then reverse warrior. With happy joy look on the face. Look at the left middle finger if you can. Open the heart. Good. Go back. That's it. Shoulders down. Why do I feel like you're just not feeling it? Are we even thinking about what we're doing? Do you ever drive somewhere and you're like, what exit am I at? Where am I? Did I pass that one yet? That's what I feel like you're all at right now. You're just kind of like going through the motion. You don't even know. What was the last pose you just did? See, none of you know. Thank you. All right, you're going to pour your weight into your left leg. You're going to push off that back leg and come into tree pose, right? Heel up in that inner left thigh. Hands into heart center first. Get your bearings. You're pushing the right heel against your left inner thigh. You're pushing your left inner thigh against your right heel. Then you roll your shoulders up, back down. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your spine long, but straighten the arms up over your head. I like that, Alicia. You can keep that. Good. That's it. Try to get those hips level to the floor. Keep the connection of your core and the foot on the inner thigh. And then grab your left wrist with your right hand. Lengthen your left side body and come up and over, crescent out as much as you can. You gotta let that left hip go out to the left a little bit. Nice. And then bring it up and grab your right wrist. Get length, inhale, and up and over to the left. Exhale. Nice. Chest is facing the front of the room and your hip bones are facing the front of the room. Come back to center. Hands in heart center. Okay, get your control. Remember, you're going to bring that right leg back briefly through a warrior 3. So reach to the front of the room, resisting the urge to crash land, and bring your right knee down to the floor. Level 1, toes tucked. Level 2, toes untucked. Good. You might have to adjust that front foot and bring it closer to the front of the room. Bring your arms out to the side like you're going to flap again. And then right arm under the left, eagle arms, other side. Okay, roll your shoulders up, back down, right arm under left, yep. And bring the elbows up, hands towards the front of the room. That's how you're gonna get deeper into that rotator cuff. Good. Now, baby back bend, chest lift. That's it. Keep pressing the hips forward. Lift those elbows up. Go deeper. Go deeper than you feel super comfortable. Agitate a little bit. Start to churn and make that pearl. Come back to neutral. Put all your weight into that left foot and come up into full expression of eagle. You're going to bring the right leg over the left and sink it in. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Shoulders down, elbows up, and breathe. Good. Hold the core tight. Unwind the left leg and go back into your crescent lunge. Keeping the arms. Chest lift, back bend, hips forward. Good. You're definitely going to have a harder time on one side just because of what you went through. So you got to give yourself some time, right? We can never do what we want to do. Believe me, I want to do back handsprings all the way down the sidewalk. And then pour your weight into full eagle. Left foot presses, come off that back leg. This is only the second one, right? Okay. Sink in. It's hard to lie. You have to keep track of lies. And then come back. Lies give me stress. Come back, knee down, chest up. So pretty. Lift, lift. Press the hips. Feel something. Even if it's hatred towards me, feel something. And then pour your weight into that front foot. Last time, eagle pose. Press it forward. Right leg over the left. Squeeze your inner thighs together. That's how you're going to create more balance because you're going to bring yourself right into center. Sink. Good. That's it. If you can, you're going to bring that right foot to the floor like a little kickstand. And you're going to lower down to the floor without using your arms. If you need your arms, by all means, let go. All right, so we're going to come into happy cow, which is right knee over the left knee. Nice, SB. Take a deep breath in, get tall, and then exhale from the hinges of the hips. Fold forward. Good. Awesome. Maybe it's a little bit better. You're right, wherever your arms were, who cares? Yep, don't worry about it. Good. Look at that. No scrunchy faces. All right, nice calm face. Okay, come upright. Give me a little chest lift, back bend. Elbows up, nice Robin. And then come to neutral, let the arms go. Now you're gonna turn to the left, fingertips on the floor. You're gonna glue your feet. You're gonna lift your butt up and unwind. All the way back down, happy cow on the other side. I love that, so fun. You guys, you always want to say to me that it's harder to do that, but it's not. It's harder to switch sides the other way. It's a lot more effort. And now just fold it forward. Don't worry about the arms, just reach forward. Don't lock down in the jaw, but go for it. Go deeper. So Alicia, you're gonna come up. You know what? Can you reach your blanket right now? Put that under your butt. It's all right. I want it, yeah, wait, hold on. Butt up. Okay, now lift your butt up. Yes, good. And then you want to focus on trying to get that butt cheek down. Good. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, get long. Even though you're rounding a little bit, I still want you to have that sense of length. This is awesome. Good. Okay, if you can, roll right over those legs. You'll come up to standing with your legs crossed. Just uncross. Roll it all the way up to standing. Arms out. This time, instead of flapping your wings, you're going to wrist flick. This always makes me laugh a little bit because you guys, this is where I get to know who's type A, as if I don't know already. This is when the truth comes out. So I want you to, right? Flat. Now this really comes from the hula hoop, right? Really comes from the feet, right? The whole body's working here. Hopefully I started the clock. Yes, I did. This is what I see sometimes, which is great. Totally controlled. If you have to move a little bit, move. But it comes from your core, and you're just flapping those wrists. And if you don't get warm here, I don't know what to do. Your arms look sick. They're so jacked. Now you're doing that. You're controlling. Don't control. Don't control. Who annoyed you the other day? Don't have to say their name. Just think of them, okay? Like that's their face. Get your anger out. This is very hard. It looks easy, but it's very hard. Good, good, good. Come on, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Good. Arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, standing forward bend. Make your feet as wide as your mat. And just grab opposite elbow and hang it over. Make your feet parallel. Sway the back left to right. Okay, so we're going to do it one more time, but we're going to do it pretty quickly, okay? If you fall behind, nobody cares, okay? We'll all catch up in the end. Anybody watch Amazing Race? Sometimes it's crap because they have this 8-hour lead, and then they all end up in the airport, and they all got to wait together, right? So everyone catches up in the end. Okay, so heel toe your feet right underneath your hips width apart. Release the elbows, bend the knees, palms flat. Rock forward and back a couple times just to get that feel of the strong arms. Should feel pretty warm now. Leave the tailbone up, leave the weight forward, and walk, jump, or float back to plank pose. Take a deep breath in, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, deep breath. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg up to the sky, inhale. Right foot forward between your hands. Left foot flat. Warrior 2. Right palm faces up. Reverse warrior. Warrior 2. Deepen the knee. And reverse warrior. Good. Come back to warrior 2. Press into your right foot. Come to the front of your mat. Into your tree pose. Get there first. Shoulders up, back down. You're lifting through the top of the head. This is not the time to get crunchy, to get short. This is the time to lift and to activate. Arms up to the sky. That's it. You're just going to interlace your fingers. Press your palms up to the sky. Good. Just a different angle on those shoulders. And then bring your palms together. Hands in heart center. Pass through warrior 3 into your crescent lunge. Arms up to the sky, deep breath in, arms out to the side. Press those hips forward more and left arm under the right arm. So if you need something under your knee, now's the time to set it up while you're sitting here. Chest up, back bend. Good. If you're really tired, if you're really just learning and you want to take a break, just stay here. Otherwise, come back to neutral, press it to the front of your mat into eagle pose. Left leg over the right. Good. Sink in deep. You're just going to take a deep breath in. You're going to take a big exhale, and you're going to go back to that crescent lunge. Nice. Chest up, back bend. Big smile. That's better. Go back to neutral. Stay here or eagle. Push. Build that strength. You should feel the heart rate kicking up a little bit too. Good. Spin. Ha! We got our heart rate going. And then bring that leg back to your crescent lunge. That's it. Chest lift, back bend. Come to neutral, eagle pose. Bring it up. Big smile on your face. Okay, you're going to use that left foot out to the right as a kickstand. And see if you can lower down into happy cow legs. You could release the arms right now once you get there, because I want you to use those muscles to come down. Without a crash landing, please. And then release the arms and just fold it over. Just going to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold. I lied. 2 more breaths. So get your butt up. Go on there. Yep. And now should help you a little bit, right? Good. Okay, so you're going to come upright. You're going to turn to the right. Hands on the floor. Glue your feet where they are. Rotate it around to the other side. That's it. Good. So now your right knee should be on top of the left knee. At some point in your life, the knees will be right in your body center, right underneath your nose. But if they're not, they're not. Fold it over. Take a few deep breaths. That's it. Nice. Good, Annie. That's it. Nice. Get length. I'm going to bring it over that way a little bit because you're deep now. Now lengthen this side. Yes, that's it. Much better. Feels crooked to you, but it's not. I promise. One more deep breath in. Get long. Exhale. Get depth. You're going to come upright. That's it. You're just going to unwind the legs straight out in front of you. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Arms up to the sky. Now, if you cannot get your back tall right now, if you cannot get on your sits bones, then you're going to bend the knees a little bit. The idea is to keep that back long, build strength properly. Okay, you could also sit up on a towel, a blanket, or a bolster. Okay, you're going to reach up to the sky, get those pinkies towards each other, right? So the shoulders can drop down, and lift your right leg off the floor. Good. Don't lean back, lift up. That's it. And switch. I wasn't talking to you, but your guilt made you think I was talking to you. Left leg is up, and then lower it down. Right leg, lift, and lower. Left leg, lift. Lift through the fingers. That's it. Lower. One more time. Lift. Lift through the back. Head, lower. And left leg, lift. And lower. Good. Arms come down. Cross the legs. Roll over your legs into downward dog. Gotta do the other side, then you're done. And we'll do a long hold, okay? Okay, nice downward dog. Push the floor away, lift the tailbone high. Now's not the time to lose technique. You gotta dig deep and take advantage of this heat you built in the body so you can go a little deeper. So you can reach that next plateau. Left leg up to the sky, inhale. Left foot forward between your hands, right foot flat. Warrior two. It's a warrior two. It's not a wimpy two. It's a warrior. Warriors have proud chests, wingspan, strong legs, right? Reverse warrior, not reverse bunny rabbit. Good. Back to warrior two. Power through. Bend the knee more. And reverse warrior. Nice. Back to warrior two. Shift your weight, come to the front of the room, right leg up the inner left thigh for tree pose. Get tall. Plug that heel into the left inner thigh. If you really push that heel, you don't need skin-to-skin contact to keep the foot there. You're using your strength. Good. Arms up to the sky if you can. Interlace your fingers the opposite way, the way it's not your habit, and then press the palms up. Pressing the palms up opens up the side body, the space between the ribs, even the shoulder. And then bring the hands back into heart center. You're gonna reach your hands to the front of the room, leg to the back of the room, pass through warrior three into crescent. Arms up to the sky. If you need cushion under the knee, set it up now. Arms out, bring the right arm under the left. Give me a back bend, chest lift, hips forward. Feel that left foot, feel the right lower leg. You could stay here or come back to neutral and press it into eagle pose. Good, squeeze your inner thighs together. Feel every part of you. Foot on the floor, strength of the inner thighs. Hips sinking, core's working, unwind back to your crescent. Arms up. Back bend, chest lift. And then back to neutral. You could stay here if you need to. Into eagle pose. Squeeze, get deep. Little deeper. Good. Unwind. Last time. Promise. Back into that crescent. Chest up, back bend. Good. And back into the eagle pose. Nice. Use the right foot as a kickstand now. Step out to the left a little with it and see if you can lower down without using your arms. Now you're going to have right knee over the left. There you go. There you go. Good. That was it. See, you only got to do it 4 times. Now you're But that first time is the learning curve. You probably never did that move before, so you have to make a pattern in the brain first, right? The first time's always difficult, and then your brain's like, oh, been there, done that. You can undo the arms now and just fold it over. Good. Inhale, get long. Exhale, get depth. So you can come there. There you go. It makes a big difference, right? Hurts good though, right? No, okay. That's it. Good. Come upright. Turn to your left. Plant your fingertips on the floor. Glue your feet where they are. Butt up to the sky. Switch it around. Come back down. Left knee on top of the right knee. Good. So many of you are going to lift your butt up, move it 2 inches to the left and drop it back down, but you want both to left or right? Wait a minute. Right, sorry. Lift it up, drop it to the right. Good. You want both butt cheeks down so you can glue them into the floor and come off of them with a nice equal back. Fold it forward. Good. Belly's nice and relaxed. Jaw, letting go. Okay, if you can, you're going to roll right over your legs onto your hands and knees. We're going to turn sideways on the mat. I'm going to come into frog. So a lot of you want to fold your mat in half lengthwise. You're going to slide the knees out as far as you can. If you have a block nearby and want to rest your chest, I'm just going to have you back a little bit. Oh, actually, I think you're all right. I just wanted to get in here. Take a block. You're going to put it under your chest. I'll be right back to you, okay? Look at you. Look at you. Would you like a block? So if you could connect your chest and or belly to the floor, you're going to be able to release the groin inner thigh a little bit better, believe it or not. So you're going to bring your butt up, come forward. Right. Now, your knees slide out as far as you can there. Then just lower down chest. So from a side view, I don't want you to bring your butt back. I want you to stay there. That's it. Good. You're really good. And then, yep, you could rest on that. You can maybe make 2 fists, stack your fists and rest your head, or rest them on your hands. As far as you can. If you can go on your chest like that, I love it. Good. Do you want a block? Good. You have a block? Good. You have a block? Excellent. Good. You could face her if you want. She won't look up. I know. That's why I got to look down and fold. Imagine in New York City. You're mat to mat. It's like, hi. Just look down. Look down. Don't look up. Don't look into the light. Look down. So this is the side that gives you most trouble?
No, it's just close to my lower back, my right side.
Okay.
More my right side.
Okay. So we have a little compensation stuff going on this side from it. Okay. So that.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. And that. Are we good? Good?
So, yeah.
Okay. In the grand scheme.
Yeah, in the grand scheme.
Maybe rest your head. There you go. Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't think this is comfortable at all.
No, not comfortable, vacation comfortable, but you want to get to the point where you're feeling something, but you're still able to breathe, right? If you're holding your breath and you're resisting and you're creating tension, yep. If you sink in, you could bring your butt back just a speck more. Yep. Yes. Oh, that's it. Are you out enough? Do you feel it? Okay. Good. That's it. You can come back a little bit more. Good. It's like we need those, you know when you put under the rug, like the grippy things, you need that under your chest, right? I know. I use my hands too, but then you can't relax. You all right? Okay, that's fine. You can do, you could put the block under your butt. Do it. No listening. What are you, one of your kids? So you're doing it the heart way. You're doing it, no, do it the heart. Lay on your back. Lay on your back. Yeah. Good. Legs straight up to the sky. Now open out. Okay, and you could hold your thighs if you want. Basically, you have gravity working for you in a different way, and you could use your arms to hold you there. Rug. Right. Yeah, we could even spread a couple of those out next time, maybe. So butt back a little, Nicole. Yeah. What'd you say? Are you arguing with me? One more minute, you guys. This is the best bunch of frogs. My God, you guys are so low. I know, it's too long now. Like, I've just let too many minutes pass. I don't even know if I have a story. I got to be careful with my stories when we're filming, too. No names to protect the non-innocent. What? It's actually going to be on yogavibes.com. So Yoga Vibes is a subscription-based, it's almost like a yoga studio. For $9 a month, less than a class, many teachers live stream like this. And we have our own channels. And there's thousands and thousands of videos you could watch. It's amazing. So if you can't get to it, there's nothing like live teaching, but as a supplement, if you can't get there, if you're working and there's no class that really match, it's amazing. I use it myself. $9 a month, yeah. Yoga Vibes. Okay, so you're gonna come out the best you can. Alicia, you're gonna use your arms to bring your legs back to center. Okay? Everyone's gonna lie down onto their backs. Okay, now does everybody have a soft block? Does everybody have a soft block? Okay. Everybody lie down onto your back. Yeah. Knees bent, feet flat. Okay, so lie down first. That's the hard way. You could do it that way, but it's the hard way. Okay, so you're gonna take the soft block and you're gonna put it under your back this way. Okay? That's it. Good. And then legs are gonna go straight up to the sky. So it shouldn't hurt. Once your legs are up to the sky, then judge where the block is, if it feels okay. This shouldn't be too effortful. It should be kind of good, restorative. I think bring it down and bring your block that way, like that much. Does that feel a little better? Okay, good. So all we need to do is bring our legs straight to the sky. So you're pushing to the ceiling through your inner thighs, through your heels, inner edge of the foot a little bit more on that side. Yes, good, good. Okay, your shoulders are relaxed, arms are down by your side, palms face up. And you're gonna open the legs out and straddle as far as you can. And you're gonna bring the legs back up. Was that a curveball? Open it out. And bring it up. Did I lead you to believe it was going to be fun? Yeah, I did. For a second there, it was restorative. That's it. So you're gonna come down, your block is that way. Bend your knees, feet flat. You guys keep going, I got the timer going. Bring your feet to the floor. Yep, move the block over that way. Now go back up. Better? Yeah, you were like hanging off of it on that side. Making your life difficult. Is there anybody in here who is not a mom? Okay, that's why you're all making your lives difficult. Make your life easier. You misposition yourself, you suffer through poses, because you're all mothers. Some martyrdom, yeah. Monday night, 7:30. Yeah, Rob's my devotee. Monday nights, yeah. Yeah, the boys be good too. They have lights there? Or inside? Gotcha. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. And you guys can share a package, you know that, right? The family can share a package, yeah. You're almost there, you guys, almost there. This is like frog chatter. right? They were quiet on frog with that. Okay, hold the legs out. You might. Yeah, not necessarily. It's more here, but you might, because you are activating a little bit. Hold the legs out. Push through your heels. Heavy weight legs, just opening up groin, inner thigh. That's it. Peek up for a second. See if one leg is higher. See if you can make an adjustment or just make a note in your brain that that's something you got to work on. Okay, bring the legs together. Bend your knees into your chest, and you're going to bring your feet flat to the floor. Lift your butt up, slide the block out, lower it down nice and easy. Into this nice hole you dug into my floor. That's it. Good. Bring your knees into your chest very briefly. Just 1 minute on each side. Drop your knees to the right. Reach and look over your left shoulder. So those of you that always do this with me are going to feel super gypped right now. Bend your left elbow, left palm flat under your back. Yep. Come back to center. Drop your knees to the left. Only 1 minute, so go as deep as you can. That's it. So that left hand is flat under your back. Left hand. Yep. Yep. That's why I don't feel anything, right? There you go. Good, good. And if you can, you're looking over your left shoulder. Yep, not too far. Just enough to cover your wrist. Good. If you can, you're looking over your left shoulder. If you can, you reach your right arm across and start to think about rolling off your back until someday you're on your whole left side. And you should feel... So, palm flat. Yep. Let's bring it out a little bit. So come back to center. Bring it out just a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. Now go. That's it. And then reach the arm across. Nice. Good. That bottom hand is flat. Take a deep breath in. Take a big exhale. Come back to center. Let your left arm go. Drop your knees to the left. Reach and look over your right shoulder. Big inhale. On the exhale, bend the right elbow, right palm flat under your back. Come to center and roll it to the right. So usually we do this 3 or 4 minutes, so that's it. Good. So right hand under your back. Good. A little bit more. Just so it doesn't have to be down, just so you cover your wrist joint. So it could be, yeah. Now go. Go slow, because you're righty and this is tight. So go, this might be it. See how high it is? Eventually we don't want it that high, right? Yeah. And someday that shoulder just be flatter. You notice how it was on the other side? So much easier, because it's in your non-dominant side, right? So this side's a little bit harder, and we'll open it just more and more. It's just going to help the posture. Anytime posture's better, breath is deeper. Okay, you got about 15 seconds. See if you could take a risk and go a little bit more. Make sure that bottom hand under your body is flat. Okay, and then come back to center. Roll off that arm. That's it. And you're going to come to a comfortable pose of Shavasana. Okay, so if you have any back issues, you might want to keep the knees bent. Otherwise, arms and legs are straight. Arms down by your side, palms face up. Close the eyes. You're welcome. Is anybody else freezing? So you need to release the tension in those shoulders. Let it go. That made it worse, actually. Isn't that funny? That's it. Feel a difference? Okay. That's it. So you might have to keep your arms out in order to release the tension. When you bring it here, you create, right. Okay, so relaxing the body. Most of all, the head and the belly. You're breathing in and out through your nose and deep down into your stomach. Feel a difference? So focus your eyes on the inside of your forehead between your eyebrows. Maybe you'll see a color. And anytime you start to think about your day's chores, your to-do list, just bring your awareness back to your breath, the rise and fall of your belly, the cool air coming into your nose on your inhale, and the warm air out of your nose on the exhale. A lot of people like the idea of meditation, but it intimidates them. You may be one of these individuals who think, I can shut off my brain, I can't sit still, I'll look like a fool, what will my friends think? These are all normal responses that keep people from trying meditation. But this activity is not just for the mystical individuals in faraway lands. It is, in its simplest form, a method to better your focus and concentration, reduce tension, anxiety, and stress, and promote creativity and improve performance in work and play. It requires no special clothing or equipment, except in the following case, a candle. Here's a genuinely easy way to start a practice of daily meditation, especially for those who think they cannot do it. Pick a place in your home where you will not be disrupted. Try to make the atmosphere as quiet as possible, turning off phones, radios, and television. Find a comfortable place to sit where you can set a candle at least 1 foot in front of you at eye level. It may require you to be seated on the floor on a cushion, perhaps with a candle on your coffee table, if you have one. Light the candle and take 3 deep breaths. Set your intention that at this time you will begin your meditation. Start to focus your eyes on the candle flame. Watch it flicker, dance, and change color. Now try to concentrate on only the flame, clearing your mind. Thoughts will come into your head, bills to pay, places to be. Just let them drift into your mind and imagine them floating on a cloud passing by. You may feel that you want to close your eyes after a while, and that is fine. Just keep breathing and letting the thoughts drift by. You will know when you are done. Maybe you'll feel finished after 10 minutes or 20, but you will sense it. It's always nice to give gratitude, such as a few words of thanks, before gently blowing out your candle. And together, we're going to take a deep breath in through your nose. This time, you're going to hold the breath at the top of the inhale. And take in more. Stretch out the lungs and the ribs. And take in more. Exhale. And again, full deep breath in. Hold the breath, not the body. Take in more. And a little bit more. Tiny bit more. Exhale. And one more time. Full deep breath in. Big as you can. Feel the belly inflate and hold the breath. Heavy through the arms, heavy through the legs and head. Take in more. Tiny bit more. And exhale. And start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and slowly bend your knees. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Rubbing out the bottoms of your feet, tapping them out to wake yourself up. And roll over onto your right side. Curl up into fetal position. Take a deep breath in on your exhale. Come up to seated, easy cross leg, just like how we started. Tall back and chin to the chest. Take a deep breath in, arms overhead, palms press. And exhaling, hands into heart center. Bring your fingertips to your third eye of intuition. And may people of the world be healthy and prosperous. May people of authority aim for justice and peace, and may all things sacred be protected. Namaste.